Hi guys, we are going to quickly go over how to use easybib and how to set up your annotated bibliography page. So the first thing you need to do is just put in the website easybib.com and you will be taken to this site. We're not going to check our papers. We want to do, I only want to create citations, which is right here underneath the orange check your paper. It's the outlined one. So I'm going to click on I only want to create citations, and then we're going to make sure that it's on MLA 8 and that our source type is a website, because that's all we're using right now. There are other sources. If you were in another class and you were using, let's say, a book or a journal, you would click on that and it would create the correct citation based on what you are trying to cite. But we are citing website, so we are going to click on website. Then I'm going to go to my website that I want to cite. So this was from our Shakespeare research, and this is the one I want to cite. So I'm going to highlight the website, copy it, and I'm just going to paste it right here where it says source. Okay, once I do that, once that website is in where it says source, then I'm going to click the cite button. And it's going to gather information for us, okay? It says here is our website. We want to make sure that that is the correct website. Did Shakespeare hate his wife? Or Myths About the Bard, which is our website. So I'm going to click the cite button. And it's going to tell me, here's the information that we found. They have our article title, the URL, the website title, the date accessed, and the date published. There's maybe some other information that we need to get. So we're going to hit the orange continue button. And it's going to have kind of highlighted what is the other information that we need to get. So we need the author's first name and last name. Sometimes websites don't have authors, but if it does, you need to make sure that you include it. So I'm going to go back to my website and I'm going to look for that information. And here, this one does have an author. It's Becky Little. So I'm going to type that in here. Okay. Once I have that, I'm going to see if they need any other information. Looks like everything else is filled in. So I'm going to hit the complete citation button. And there it is. There is my citation. So I am going to, if I scroll down a little bit, it's in the middle of the page, I'm going to click the little box here, and I'm going to go up to copy selected, and I'm going to click that. Once I click copy selected, then I'm going to go into, I'm going to open a blank Google Doc, and I am going to Control V to paste, or not. There it goes. Okay, so in a works cited, you need to have the first line is not indented, but the other lines is. This is called a hanging indent. So to make a hanging indent in Google Docs, you have to see these little like triangle, upside down triangle with the little rectangle over the top of it. We're going to pull all of that. Hanging indent starts at 0.5. So I'm going to go onto the triangle here, and I'm going to pull, notice the whole thing comes with it, over to where it says 0.50. And I'm going to set that there. Oop, I'm sorry guys, I forgot to highlight first. So I have to highlight one I want to indent, and then I'm going to pull it over to 0.50. Okay, so that moved everything, but remember I need my the first line to be back at where the original margin was. So that little rectangle, and it pops up and says first line indent. I'm going to pull that rectangle back to my original, to 0.00. And there we have a hanging indent. So this would be our first entry. I would return, and underneath it I would type my bibliography, my summary of it, and then I would do that same process for my other sources. So this is how you set up your annotated bibliography page for your Shakespeare research. Thanks, guys.